I just wanted to wish you a very happy new year. Happy 2018. This video is a little bit different to the usual type of videos I do. This video is all about you have the choice. And this is what is so important to know, is that you have a choice in life. 2018 is now upon us. Well, it is in the UK. So if it hasn't happened there yet, you've still got some hours to reflect. And what I want you to think about is how you're going to live your life this year. Because you do have a choice. You can choose to keep doing the same things over and over again. You can choose to just live your life as you ordinarily would do. Go along watching the same TV programs, seeing the same people, doing the same things. Or you can choose to live your life differently. So I was having a conversation with a friend, a message conversation. And in this conversation, he was saying about being alone at Christmas and basically New Year. Well, we're talking about New Year, so I'm assuming he meant Christmas and the New Year. And what he said was that, I'm going to wait for God to decide what my New Year life should be like, and I'm going to surrender to God. Now, whether you're spiritual, religious, or whatever, you have to understand there is only one person that's responsible for your life, and that is you, no one else. It's you who's ultimately responsible for your life, for your future, and for what happens in it. Of course, you can't control other people, you can't control their actions, you can't control their reactions. You can only do the best you can do at the time. But I want you to know that the power of your life is in your hands. It's no good saying wait for God to decide, because God watches down on you and he leaves you to decide. That's why you're here in this world. You all have choices to make in this life. If you carry on doing the same thing, you'll just stagnate in life. Life is designed to challenge you, to grow you. It's designed to throw spanners in the works so that it says, how are you going to deal with this? And you can choose to look at it as a tragedy, a bad thing, an obstacle that you cannot shift or budge, or you can choose to see it as a challenge that you'll greatly accept to stretch and grow yourself. So I want to think hard about your life and about as you go into 2018. It's quite scary, isn't it, starting a new year? I'm a person who doesn't like change by default, but I know change is good for me. I know change is amazing for me, and I know that I need to change my life. I know my life needs to change this year. And do you know what? Although I'm going to continue doing my work for Asexuals and continuing to do videos for you on this channel, of course there's going to be some more educational videos coming up, I'm also going to live one of my other purposes in life, and that's to create my Quirky Academy for online, which is going to be an online training centre for entrepreneurs, startups and creatives. Am I scared? Yeah. Why am I scared? Not because I don't believe in my ability to do it, but because the circumstances aren't entirely perfect that I'm going to be doing it in. I was redundant from my day job last year. I was made redundant from my day job, which I'd been in 5 years, and that is a big deal for me. To go from being in a job 5 years I did actually love and enjoy, to not having any employed work, income coming in, is very scary for me. But it means ultimately it's because I'm not living my purpose. I'm not meant to be doing that with my life. I'm meant to be doing something else. Now, my Quirky Academy, I was supposed to start a year ago, and I didn't do it. I didn't have the right facilities. I didn't have the right services. I bought a theme, and sadly that had a lot of bugs in it. So I've had to change what I'm doing. I've had to buy other services to accommodate this. And what I've bought is not perfect. There's things that I need that's not in it, that I could do with. But I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. I'm going to face my fear and do it anyway. And with that, Quirky Academy is going to be a lot of challenges. I'm going to have other entrepreneurs and other people who are creative and in startups, in business, doing courses as well. And there's courses going to be there for personal and professional development. I'm going to be doing some courses too. and it's going to be amazing, but it's going to be a lot of hard work. Now, am I up for the challenge? Yes, I'm up for the challenge. And the challenge for me is obviously maintaining this channel, helping asexuals, as well as doing that, because I need money coming in. And the only bit of money I ever have from any asexual stuff I do is selling a few t-shirts and books, which just about pays for my business insurance, so I can keep going and keep producing t-shirts for you and keep my book going, basically. Some people would seem to think that I earn tons of money from doing asexual stuff. No, I don't. And actually, there's nothing wrong with more people in the world earning money from asexuality stuff, because the more asexual merchandise we have, the more asexual stuff there is, the more it gets us recognised as a sexual orientation in our own right throughout the globe, so that no asexual has to live in fear of ridicule again, which is my mission. That is my mission, to get asexuality recognised as a sexual orientation throughout the globe, so none of us have to live in fear of ridicule ever again. Why should we? Heterosexuals don't have that problem. Sexuals don't have that problem. They don't have to live in fear of their lives. They don't have to live in fear of what their family says, of what their friends say, of society. They don't have to deal with that, but we do, and that's tough, and it's a challenge. But it's a challenge that we need to accept and we need to develop and grow into. And it's a challenge that I greatly accept. We have a choice in life. We can choose to look at the bad and the negative and things that aren't so good, or we can choose to look at the positives in life. And I going through 2018 that I choose to see the positive. I want you to know that you're responsible for your life. You're responsible for it, singly. And I want the power to be with you. I want you to grab that power in 2018. I want you to run with it. I want you to know that you have more power than you've ever imagined in your life. You have that special superpower within your soul and being to achieve the unachievable. If you'd asked me like years ago, would I have my own publishing company? Yes, that was a dream. Over 6 years ago, I dreamt of having Quirky Books as my own publishing company. And in 2017, I achieved that. My own publishing imprint. My first printed ever book in my own publishing company name. Did it cost me money to do that? Yes. Did I have to know what I was doing to do that? Yes. Did I have to get the book done? Yes. Did it take me over a year to do that? Well, just about a year to do that Asexual Perspective book. Yes, that's the year of my life, It was hard. It's not easy. I know the book looks quite easy in format, but it was quite difficult to get it to that stage, But I'm confident that going forward I will produce more books. I'm working on my 4th book, which is about how to manage fibromyalgia like a superhero rock star fibro girl to the rescue. I have fibromyalgia, which makes it uber difficult to get back into employed work as well. I don't talk about fibromyalgia very much. I don't really bring it to my forefront of my mind. It's not good for my mind. I'm all about being me and empowering and enhancing your asexual life, not about dwelling on the fact I have fibro. But this book I know is going to really help people, and that's my 4th book, and that's what I'm working on at the moment. I've got all the meat done, but I'm still editing, changing it around to be the best it can be. I love writing. It's my huge passion. It's my purpose in life. Just as helping asexuals, I really believe is my true purpose in life. And I will do more and more of that, but I have to build my academy because I need money coming in. And, part of my purpose in life is to inspire people more, is to reach a more global audience of people that are different, people who used to be like me and different and, who used to think to themselves they're no good. They're not worthy, they shouldn't be here, feeling like an alien like I used to. And maybe that was in part because I'm different and I'm asexual, but I know also that in part it's because I wasn't living up to my true full potential. And in 2012 my life changed because I discovered I had fibro, and I could have chosen to see the negatives about it or chosen to see the positives, and I chose to see the positives about having fibro. And I also went to the first business seminar ever in 2012. I saw a life coach, business strategist called Tony Robbins. He's absolutely amazing. And he changed my life, He got me to jump up and down and hug people I'd never ever met in my life before, and that completely changed my life. I went from being very reserved and not allowing myself to open up and love other people to actually allowing people in my space and to hug me, when before I couldn't even do that apart from with an ex-boyfriend or my parents to say goodbye and stuff like that, you know. So I've come such a long way, and I want you to know that you can come a long way in your own personal journey, you know, in your personal asexual journey. I want you to know that you can be brave and that you can be bold, and not everyone's going to like you being asexual, not everyone's going to agree with it, but you are who you are, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Being asexual is wonderful. You know we exist, I exist, and by the pure fact that I exist, we all exist as asexuals. You exist, I exist. I hate when people say, oh, you know, what about scientific proof or mathematical proof or that type of thing? It's all rubbish. You don't need to prove you're asexual. Why do you need to prove you're asexual? No heterosexual proves they're heterosexual. So why do we need to prove we're asexual? It's ridiculous. Of course we don't. The pure fact that we know we're asexual is all that's needed, just like heterosexuals. Otherwise, why aren't they being tested? I mean, just because we're in the minority doesn't mean to say we're wrong. No, it could be heterosexuals that are actually not normal, and we're the normal. I mean, how do you know? Just because they're the majority? You don't, do you? So at the end of the day, normal's a fallacy anyway. So what I want you to do going into 2018 is I want you to love your life. I want you to love yourself for who you are. I want you to know you're not broken. There is absolutely nothing wrong with you. I want you to know that asexuality is very real, that I know it's real, you know it's real, and I want you to be proud of who you are. I want you to own your life in 2018, not wait for something to happen to you or to come along. I want you to take action in your life. I want you to set goals, and I want you to achieve them. I want you to focus on at least one thing this year that's going to be different for you, and I want you to strive and get it. And when you get it, I hope you put it in the comments down below on this channel as what you achieved. All that remains for me to say is thank you so much for a wonderful 2017 and all your support, love and care. And I wish you the most amazing 2018 yet. The best for you, the best for your life, and I want you to make it happen, because that'll be even more fulfilling and satisfying for you. So take charge of your life, make it happen. Bring that joy, bring that light, bring that love. If you're surrounded by negative people, stop. Go and get yourself some positive ones. Go and get yourself some ones that are more inspirational, more positive than you. So you've got something to aim for, to think about, to look up to look towards. Go and do that now. Thank you so much, and I wish you a very happy new year 2018. Much success, light and love to you. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Don't forget to hit that bell button so you get notifications of every new video I post. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and please write down below what you're going to do, the one goal that you're definitely going to be responsible for and take charge of this year in 2018. What is the one thing that you want to achieve by the end of 2018, and you will do everything in your power to take responsibility to ensure that you get that goal. Write it down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your goals. If you say them out loud, you write them down, you're more likely to action them. So put them down there. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Please share it, and let's get more people putting down some goals and actually taking some action on them. Until next time, embrace your quirky and each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I really appreciate it and look forward to spending a lot more time with you in 2018. Bye bye.